Hi Prairie Spirit Schools Foundation. My name is Peter Schmidt and this is Sean Brandt. We wanted to take the time to thank you for the funding that you gave to our outdoor education program at Warman High, and we thought that this little video on reflecting on a few things would be the best way to do that. One of the requirements, or one of the things that Prairie Spirit School Foundation laid out in front of us, was that they wanted these alternate programs to be connected with the community, and we felt that our program was a perfect fit. We connect this program, our outdoor education program, and our students with the community in a lot of different ways. One huge way was with providing a spring festival to try to educate younger students from the middle school on the effects of climate change. Working with our students and kind of giving them a broader idea of what the environment is like and how they can be a critical part of that as they start to become citizens not only of this community, but not only of this province or this country, but citizens of the world. We truly believe that this program is quite unique in a lot of different ways, and in a world where educational funding is getting cut quite often, and it seems like it's been happening more and more, where usually these types of programs get cut first, we truly want to thank Prairie Spirit Schools Foundation to providing funding so something like this can exist.
Another goal of ours is to increase student engagement in what they're learning about, and the easiest way we've been able to do that through this program is using authentic learning tasks. We don't just learn the theoretical behind the science, we actually go out into the field and experience it. One of the ways in which this foundation helped us do that was our trip down to Grasslands National Park, where we actually saw firsthand the prairie ecosystems, the grassland ecosystems, the reintroduction of the bison into their natural habitat. We saw them as we hiked through there. When we talk about aquatic ecosystems, we don't just draw pictures out of a textbook. We went and did a canoe trip. We visited Anglin Lake and we did water testing while we're there. And authentic learning like that really helps students engage in the material that we want to teach them.
We wanted to give you a little bit of a taste of what our students' voice and what they have to say about the program. So, our first student we have here
is Noah Cater.
So Noah, we wanted to ask you first,
how does this class compare to other classes you've taken in high school?
I'd have to say that through all the hands-on learning stuff, it just completely submerges you into your own education. This is a class that I actually really look forward to coming to after lunch. And the real big difference between this and regular classrooms is the bonds that you create with the teachers and with the students that you're learning this with. When you're out there canoeing and you see your teacher right beside you, it kind of creates an even playing field. And at the end of most finals, you kind of get that relief out of the way, but it's almost a bit of sadness after leaving the class and people you spent all these hours with.
We have Brittany Dirksen here.
Brittany, outdoor ed as a class is a lot of work outside of the typical school day and takes a lot of your personal time. So what we're wondering is, was it worth it, and is outdoor ed a class that Warman High School should continue to offer to students?
Yeah, I definitely think this class is 100% worth it. I know if I had the chance to take it again in my grade 12 year next year, I'd definitely choose it again. I really liked this whole class being like 2 hours long, and it's totally a different class from everything that you do in all your other subjects. You get to learn whilst making new friends, and I think they should really offer it every single year.
Okay, so we have Allison Weeb here.
Allison, I'm wondering if you can tell us, what are some of your best memories from outdoor ed this term?
Overall, I enjoyed the whole class, but my favorite memories would definitely be Grasslands, where we stayed the one night where it was pretty much the only watering hole and the only tree in the whole park. And it was pretty hot out, so we all decided to go for a swim. We did not want to know what was in the water, but it's pretty fun either way. The Shakina trip was really fun, building and sleeping in a Quincy for night. Toughing it out in the cold, the sledding hill and seeing the sunrise in the morning, that was really cool. And also the canoe trip, just seeing the difference between our water here in Warman and like fresher water where there's actually living creatures in it. And just being able to bond with everyone is a really good time.
Thanks, Allison. Last we have Johnny McPherson.
Johnny, we're wondering, have your views on the environment changed throughout this course, and if so, how?
My views on environment have definitely changed quite a bit throughout this course because you can learn about different kinds of environments and different ecosystems in a classroom, but once you get out there, like we went to grasslands, then you can really see for yourself just how diverse this province is. And it definitely showed me just how different it is to like live in a city versus out on the prairies where there's just like buffalo roaming around. And it showed me just how different it is now that man has developed. But it also showed me the downsides of man's development and how much we pollute. So it really opened my eyes, unlike any other class could, as to how much that we need to work towards a more sustainable future. And it also showed me exactly how we can work towards that. So overall, this was just a great way to educate the students, and I had a really great time.
Perfect. Thanks again, Prairie Spirits School Foundation. We appreciate the funding, and we appreciate the opportunity to provide this alternate education program.
Yeah, you got